Well, our mission is igniting curiosity in young minds through fun, hands-on exploration. So I love curiosity. I love the fun part, hands-on. We've got all of that where kids and adults can come here and really just maybe see something they've never seen or try something out that lets them go home and be pondering some of this that might lead to a STEM career or possibly a new invention or innovation. And I love to think that some of that starts here with our mission.
For me, it's a good place for me because I feel like I'm a kid at heart in a lot of ways. And just for me, what the Discovery Science Place has done for my family and for my children and how they react when they're here and how really the whole family reacts when we're here. I mean, the cool thing about the museum is there's something for everybody here, and it doesn't matter if you're young or if you're old, and it's a good place to hang out with your kids and to do doubles types games with them and be able to really both of you learn at the same time as having fun. And that really meant something to me.
Well, I don't think as humans there's any greater responsibility than to try and leave a better world for the next generation. So I know it's probably a tired old trope, but I believe that to be true. And what better way can we do that than to create an environment where kids can learn and spark the interesting about learning and science even before they even get to kindergarten in many cases.
Powering the Future is a new energy exhibit that is coming to Discovery Science Place. And it's important to me because the times that we're in. I believe that we're at such a critical junction in energy. And we've got lots of opportunity. We've got solar, we've got wind, but we also still have fossil fuels. And how do all those come together and how do they tie together? And for us, educating the future is what Discovery Science Place is about. So to me, we're in the heartland of energy, and Texas is so fortunate to have all the resources that we have. And we've got the prime platform to educate children. So I think that for me, it made sense, and that's why I'm really excited to bring this to East Texas.
I don't think I'm saying anything too controversial when I say that the point of view that's being delivered to our kids these days about the energy industry is probably on both ends of the spectrum. However, having been in the industry, I can tell you that it's not an either-or solution, renewables versus fossil fuels. As we move forward for the next 10, 20, and 50 years, the math simply doesn't work that one side or the other is going to be able to meet the growing energy demand of our world. And so we're presenting a balanced view that shows that in order to meet the demands of our future, it's going to require all forms of energy. And I'm glad to be able to teach kids about that so that they have an informed opinion as they enter into the school systems.
What excites me most is we want to stay engaging and relevant in our community. So we get to support teachers and educators through the hands-on activities here, reinforce concepts that they teach in the classroom. So if we can open up Powering the Future and have teachers bring their students here and get a different take on what they're learning in the classroom, I think that's amazing, as well as continuing to stay engaging and relevant. We want our guests, even though they've loved coming here for a long time, we want them to still wonder what might be new and what might be around the corner.
Powering the Future is our new exhibit, and I do believe that this is just the springboard for Discovery Science Place. We've got a lot going on. We've got a very solid strategic plan that we want to put into place. And for the future, I think this is a perfect opportunity, and like I said, catalyst just to get all of those other projects rolling and started. And it's a really exciting time for Discovery Science Place, and I'm just happy to be a part of it.
All I can say is if you're in a position where you're able to help us in this endeavor, I would greatly appreciate it. As I've said before, I don't believe there's any more greater responsibility we have than to teach the next generation and leave the world in a better place than where we found it.